your right, sophomore forward Brandon Angel. Career high 13 points for Brandon today. We'll open it up for questions.
Brandon, the hoop looked a little bit bigger today for you?
Credits to the teammates. I mean, they kept me confident. I haven't been shooting the ball great, and they stayed with me the whole time, so that definitely helped.
For both you guys talk, one of the things that's been an issue for you guys this year is giving off the good starts. This is definitely the best start you guys have gone off to this season. What was the difference tonight?
I'll take this one. I think it just started off with our mindset in the locker room before the game. Like Coach was saying, we got to come out and punch first. Like you mentioned, we've started off, so far this year in the first few games, it's been a rough start. So tonight, our mentality was just to punch first.
Tonight it was a remarkably balanced attack. I don't think anyone took more than 6 or 7 shots. How does that make you guys play better knowing you can get these kind of performances out of so many different people?
I mean, absolutely. It gives everyone confidence when the ball's moving around. We're getting good looks, and that's definitely something coaches emphasized throughout this season is sharing the ball and taking the right shots. And we're finally coming together and doing that.
You guys did a pretty good job against. I can't remember their big guy's name. Starts with a K. Yeah, that guy. He came in averaging 22 points a night. He was not their top scorer tonight. I think he walked out with, I don't know, it was a lot less than the guy on the team. But just what was the key to kind of containing him and not allowing him to have the production he's had for the first 2 games?
You know more about this one being a big.
There's a great scouting report to take away his right hand. We knew he was trying to get back to that, and that was the primary emphasis for the bigs, was to take away his right hand in the block and help defense and choke it out of the post.
Now you came in shooting just right away. How green is your light right now, and what kind of confidence are you playing with?
So again, I would give credit to my teammates. They've kept my confidence up. I hadn't been shooting the ball great coming into tonight, but as a shooter, you kind of have to be unconscious in a sense where, as long as I'm open, I'm going to take it.
You guys, I mean, obviously the result kind of shows it, but do you guys feel like you guys are starting to build more momentum as a team, more kind of cohesion and togetherness as the season kind of progresses? It seems like it.
For sure. Yeah, I think, as the season progresses, I think we'll continue to build that cohesion and that chemistry, and I think, where we're at now as a team compared to where we're at the end of the year should be a big difference, in a positive way.
For both of you guys, this is, last year you didn't really have the same road atmospheres, and this Saturday you're playing the defending champs at their place. What are you looking forward to with that, and how do you kind of approach this game?
I mean, these are the games you want to be in. Growing up as a kid, you always want to play that top 10 team, and we have a great opportunity this weekend, and we're looking to capitalize.
Awesome. Anything else for these guys?
Oh, yeah, just any big game prediction scores? See who knows more about football?
Stanford W. That's all that matters.
Want to give a score out? Or?
Stanford win.
Thank you.
Smart man.
Thank you.
Smart man.
I think Stanford 2017 is my prediction. Yeah. Stanford 2017. So that was my
We'll be back with Coach in a couple.
Your basketball ones have been down 22 off the last 2 games.
I know, right?
Can you predict a Stanford Razor for Baylor? No, I know you want to be accurate.
That's the key, right? So I try to be accurate in these. I do better with my men's basketball are pretty good. I actually just have to brag about myself, historically, I have a pretty good feel for men's basketball. Women's basketball has been really tough, though.
There's a lot of
that one's really hard to pick.
well, especially this time of year, a lot of those things are just constant. You'll see it next week.
Yeah, so I'll humble myself a little by saying that for all the
Join the family.
for my last 2 men's basketball,
early tonight.
What was your trick for
yeah, for the women's one, see, I picked them 80 to 40.
Yeah, there's a lot,
It was a lot closer than that, and I thought they would. I just sort of thought, okay, they'll come out, smack them. Yeah, I don't know, it's tough.
All right. Head coach Jerod Haase. Coach, if you want to open up with a statement.
Absolutely. First, it was great to have Coach Loddick back and a Valparaiso team that I think is going to get better and better as the year goes on. They're going to have a couple more players a little bit later, and I think they're going to be a force in their league for sure. Well-coached team, and certainly was nice to have him back. As the game went along, our start was, what we've been looking for. Last time I was up on this podium, we talked about some of the slow starts we've had, and I think this. And I think the start we had was a real key to the game. And the guys that started had great energy. I thought had great passion. I thought they followed the game plan really well. Throughout the rest of the game, there's probably many instances of things I can take away and we can take away that are positives. And I think there's going to be a lot of things that we can go back and say, look, we lost our edge defensively, or we didn't do the fundamentals defensively, or we took a shot or made a play that was, I'm not going to say selfish, but wasn't looking for a teammate first. And those are the things we need to learn from and learn from quickly.
From where I stand, it looked like you guys were actually surgical on offense in the opening minutes. What was the key to getting that right out the gate this time?
I think the guys executed the plan. You know, it's not like our plan is a whole lot different game in, game out. We know what we're trying to do. We know the plays we're trying to run, and I think the guys that were on the floor took the message and applied it really well.
You talk about the starting lineup tonight. What was the decision, the thought process behind bringing Harrison off the bench?
Yeah, those are kind of the fun things as a coach. I just get to make decisions, and you know, as a head coach, I would label it just a coach's decision. One thing I've said with him, and I'll say many, many times, is one, he's coachable, and one can handle just about anything I throw at him to this point. But he handled it great. You know, I don't anticipate him being on the bench much, and we're going to have him out there a lot.
Big nights from Brandon and Noah tonight. Can you talk about what you saw from them? How the team their lights are?
Yeah, it was great for both of them to, you know, kind of make the first one and have some in rhythm threes. The great part was teammates were looking for him, and it's hard to make threes when everyone's under duress. And I think a lot of their threes were kind of clean looks where the pass was on time and on target, their feet were ready, and they are really good shooters. And I think through the offense, through the teammates, we need to be able to get clean shots for our guys. And look, if those guys are making shots, it does add another dimension and another dynamic to our offense.
I know it's just one game, but kind of seeing the result that you had tonight, getting off to the good start you did. Do you feel like this is a win that kind of shows that you guys are coming together more, figuring things out more, and kind of gelling more as the season? Just that kind of feeling from this game, you think?
I do, but I really believe right now we're trending up, even from the start of practice to now, even through the games. I know you didn't perform well necessarily at Santa Clara in each of our early games. You know, we have a lot of hiccups, but we had the same kind of hiccups here. But to answer your question, I do think we're trending up. And my anticipation and my plan is we're going to continue to do that, knowing there's going to be ebbs and flows, knowing we have a big-time competition coming up this weekend. But we understand that if we stick to the plan, we stick together, we believe in each other, that there's no reason we can't trend in the positive direction.
How good does it feel to see that 12 different guys scored today? Nobody took more than 6 or 7 shots. It's incredibly balanced.
Yeah, and look, at the end of the day, that's not a goal that we have, but it is something that it shows that guys are sharing the basketball. You know, we're doing things to try and get the right shot. So I think that's a positive sign tonight. I don't anticipate that being the case every game, but it does show we do have depth, and I think there's no question about that. You know, but at the end of the day, I do think there's going to be, you know, more shots to certain guys, and that's okay as well. But it was fun to watch and have the guys share the basketball tonight.
Any general thoughts on Baylor? Obviously a huge game, top 10 team on the road. Just general thoughts on their team, and then also just the, you know, win or lose, what your team can learn from going into a hostile atmosphere against a top 10 team like that.
Yeah, we're going to look at it as a great opportunity. I haven't watched Baylor yet. Obviously, I know the program, I respect what they're doing, and we understand you know, how good they are and what kind of environment we're going to be going into. But we also understand we're going to try and control our messaging, our locker room, our plan, and try and execute that how we can. But there's no question as we go in, we're going to learn something about our team, just like we've done in these other games. But what we want to do is kind of go in with the right mindset, the right plan, and let's go in there trying to execute the best we can.
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, have a great one.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.